Well, good morning. We're on a property here just south of Dalby, and here today talking with Geoff Rudd, Senior Agronomist. How would you describe your soils in the Dalby region? What have you got here?
Well, we've got the black earths and the grey, black and grey Waco clay, the grey Waco clays mainly, predominantly. High moisture holding capacity. Our sorghum, for example, our cotton and our sorghum can pull moisture from almost 2 metres in this soil type behind us here. Yep. Beautiful soil. Doesn't come much better than this from a dryland point of view. Yep. And irrigation wise, well, good water holding capacity. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But the challenge is getting the moisture into the soil, and an Ag Solutions product, the Cal-S, it's certainly been beneficial for a number of my clients. Yeah.
You mentioned the NatraMin Cal-S. A few months back, we did a joint field day on a couple of your clients' places west of Dalby, looking at some of the some varying soil types there, some lighter soils and some of your darker soils. Talk to us a little bit about the work you've been doing with Ag Solutions at Arrow Energy there, from a soils point of view.
At Arrow, they did buy some very, very challenging country. We call it box country in this part of the world. It's a grey clay, it's a sodic soil, it's surface sealing, hard soil to wet, and we found that Billy Schloss, the manager, was very keen on improving the soil water infiltration and whatnot. So rather than go down the line of the gypsum line, the soil amelioration of the gypsum, we sort of took the alternative Cal-S, because gypsum's A, hard to get, B, quite expensive, and even the reconstituted gypsum is pretty unavailable to get nowadays. So we went down the Cal-S line and sort of 2 applications, 400 kilos and 400 kilos, we found that the soil softened up, water infiltration certainly improved in combination with good zero till type, or minimum till I should say, and conservation of the stubble on the surface. Have turned a lot of country around, made it a lot more user friendly as far as seedbed preparation, and even the ability of the seeds to get away. I think Cal-S has had a very beneficial use for us there. That's where Cal-S is good. Gypsum, you're putting on 2 and 3 tonne, 5 tonne per hectare. Cal-S, we've been putting on, with your recommendations, 400, 350, 400 per application, 2 applications at least. See, a lot of these farmers here, and why it suits us around here in a way, are these guys that are using the manure, and a lot of feedlot manure gets used on the downs in our area. We're surrounded by feedlots, so Cal-S fits in good. And this farm we're on here, they use compost that is the product of cotton trash, and beautiful product. The nutrition here is just second to none. It's great. You can nearly eat the soil, but what you can do with your compost or your manure, you come along and you just you can mix it, then you spread it. One operation. It's a little bit easier.
It's not with the compost. And you can mix it with a front end loader quite easily. I think it's accurate enough. Yeah. So that's basically what happens. That's what happens on this farm here a lot. Yeah. The Ag Solutions doing a great job. I mean, this work you're about to release from UQ studies, great stuff. But it's got to be sold to us, because I've got to sell it to my clients, and it's got to stack up scientifically. I mean, just to say, oh, it works, you've got to prove that it works.